All right, 'twas the night before Silver Ring, and all throughout the arenas, not a parent was stirring, not even a cowbell. I do want to draw your attention. There is a noise maker policy inside of the spectator guidelines for the tournament weekend. We're going to go with cheering with our voices, cheering with anything like our hands. We're not going with noisemakers this weekend. It was just something the committee wanted to try, and we're going to support them. Because at times in the past, noisemakers become about kind of détentism, right? Like somebody brings the big noise and then it's matched, and just so we're gonna try this. So please know that as an Edmonton team, understand that when you're interacting with the volunteers. If you notice a visiting team maybe not abiding by the policy, seek out your parent liaison, or by all means the rink manager or one of the other volunteers, and we're going to see how this goes. Okay, so that is something we wanted to start off with. Next up, and some of these comments, please know I'm looking in the mirror. It's hard to be perfect as a parent in youth sports, so with a lot of things I'll say, I do acknowledge I am not perfect, so please always know that. And I would say, like, these visiting teams, they're our customers. Like, we want them to want to come back and sign up next year. We want them to have an amazing weekend. So hopefully they do things like buy our 50/50, sponsored by the good people at Simply Supper, because we know 50/50 fatigue is real. And it would certainly be nice if our visiting teams purchase more, and the better experience they have, the more likely they are to just participate in such a great weekend. And let's just always remember to treat them like our customers, especially this weekend. It's our signature event. I've got in there, the customer is always right? I know some teams might not treat us perfectly. We're just going to do our best, especially this weekend as our signature event of the Ringette season, to just bite our tongues, find the high road when possible. And if things get out of hand, know you've got good support by, again, the volunteers in particular, the rink managers. We're all here to support you having an amazing weekend as well. Schedule, amazing work by Christy, by Kim Patton, not only with the ice, but the refs. We do know we're almost bookended with ice this weekend. We got lots on Friday, we got lots on Monday, and then the weekends are tough because so many other sports use the ice. So we do know, and I really want to applaud a team from Saskatoon. Our committee reached out to them. They had a game Saturday morning, couldn't fit in their second game until Sunday in the afternoon. So our committee reached out, just, how are you feeling about this? And they were fantastic. They're like, we're going to roll into town. We're going to have a game. We're going to have a great day and a half in Edmonton and not have to worry about being tired for our second game. So good on them. And then the refs. I know we've said this before. They're going to be tired this weekend, right? They're refing a lot of games. I always like to say to my players, you all might be refs or might want to be refs. And I promise you, you're not going to be perfect. And I know in the moment it's sometimes hard when a call doesn't go our way. So just as best we can, keep those refs in mind. They're going to be busy this weekend. Also, great job, U16 Evolution. They're hosting a food drive, details on social media, so look for that. Speaking of social media, you're all better at this than me. Tag your photos. Let's get lots of excitement on our social media accounts for our big weekend. And then last but not least, I just say, like, let's lead the way. Again, we should always be doing that. I know sometimes it's hard, and this weekend is a really focal point for Edmonton Ringette. So let's lead the way with how we treat these visiting teams and these officials. Visiting teams, again, are our customers. We want them to return. And again, be kind to our volunteers. They've worked so hard to get us to this point. Thank them so much. And if something's not perfect, especially if it's not an in-the-moment thing, just give it a couple weeks to give them some feedback. That'll be the time to ask, how can we make this event more amazing next year? It's going to be an incredibly busy weekend for them, so just give them the space they need to operate the tournament. And once again, thank you to those volunteers for leading the way. Thank you for listening. We'll see you around the rinks, whether it's my email, the rink managers, all the volunteers. We're here for you. Work hard. I wish all of your team success, and most importantly, just have an absolute blast, and we'll see you out there. Bye for now.